Russian and Ukrainian officials met in Turkey on Monday for a second round of direct talks where they agreed to a new prisoner swap, but no ceasefire just one day after Ukraine launched a massive drone attack deep into Russian territory. President Zelensky said Sunday's operation was secretly planned over the past 18 months from inside Russia, destroying more than 40 Russian bomber aircrafts. That's according to Ukraine. And the Russian base that Ukraine targeted, it is more than 2,500 miles from Ukraine. It caused billions in damages, according to Ukraine's security service. That claim could not be independently verified by CBS News. But for more on this, let's bring in CBS News Pentagon reporter Eleanor Watson. Eleanor, what do we know about how Ukraine managed to pull off this attack? It was notable in scope and in scale.
U.S. officials have called this the most sophisticated attack they've seen Ukraine conduct so far in this nearly over 3-year war. According to President Zelensky, as you mentioned, this operation was at least 18 months in the making, requiring smuggling over 100 drones deep into Russia, putting them on trucks and in cabins, and then launching them remotely. The drones targeted at least 4 Russian air bases, including one several thousand miles deep into Russia. And according to Ukraine, hit about a third of the bombers Russia has been using to conduct missile strikes against Ukraine. Ukraine has been defending against those missiles by trying to intercept them in the sky. But with this attack, by going after the aircraft before they can even launch, Ukraine went directly to the source.
Given how wide-scale this operation was, did President Trump or the Pentagon have any idea that this was coming?
U.S. officials said that they did not have a heads up yesterday that this was happening, but they have not said they were completely in the dark about the planning. As we've mentioned, this was about 18 months in the making, so it spans back to the Biden administration when Ukraine was pressuring the U.S. and other Western countries to allow Ukraine to use Western-provided weapons to launch deep strikes into Russia. With this attack, Ukraine has shown that it can use its own weapons to hit deep into Russia, even if it took some time to plan.
Sure. I mean, the footage is just stunning to see. How does this attack impact the status of the wider conflict on the ground there in Ukraine?
Well, this attack happened the same day that Russia launched the largest drone and missile attack against Ukrainian cities since the war began, which surpassed the previous record set just last week during Memorial Day weekend, when Russia launched over nearly 300 drones and dozens of missiles against Ukrainian cities. So both sides appear to be escalating this conflict, even as the Trump administration is trying to pressure them to come to the negotiating table.
Eleanor Watson, thank you very much.